Hello everyone and welcome back to another one here from Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Actually our first one here from Malaysia, and I'm standing on top of our accommodation. As you can see, we've got the infinity pool overlooking the second highest building in the world, which is located right here in KL. This is my accommodation for the next few days. So we've got the infinity pool, and then overlooking on this side we've got the Petronas towers, the world's largest twin towers. You actually can't see the bridge in between. There's a bridge connecting both towers. It is blocked by that building over there, but this is the highest bridge connecting two buildings as well. So we've got the pool, we've got the whirlpool, overlooking the city, and it looks beautiful at night. This is my accommodation for the next few days. We even got a gym one further up. We're on the 35th floor, and we've got a gym on the 36th floor with basic equipment and an overview as well. So pretty nice, and a little cafe up here as well. By the way, let's just go in and grab one before we head out into town. Hello boss. Nice and cool in here, and we've got some cafe and snacks. Yeah, look at this, nice and chill. And then up there you've got the gym. What is up there? Same as here. Can I have a look? Fine. Yeah, that is pretty neat. I'm gonna show you, after the coffee, I'm gonna show you around the little apartment that I rented. It's pretty basic and has everything. Here you can see the gym with a view. And then up here, alright, look, even a TV. You've got a kitchen here. So you can probably host some meetings up here as well. And then a little rooftop as well, if you want to sit outside. Unfortunately, the weather is a bit murky today, but that doesn't stop us from exploring. Thank you so much. Right, it's just gonna have a coffee, energize, before we head out and explore around KLCC. Alright guys, let's head down to the apartment. I'll show you around. So we've got loads of space up here and a lot of green as well. Is that real? Is that plastic? No, that feels real. That's nice. So loads of green, and then over there I've seen that there's even a barbecue area. I don't know how that works. It says barbecue deck, so probably you can plug in some electric barbecue in there, and all of that with a nice view as well. Alright, there we are. Let's turn the lights on so you can see a little better. This is the apartment. So I booked it for myself for a few days, and it is booked it through Airbnb, and it's $27 per night. So it's a bit over my usual budget that I spend for accommodation, but for what you get, it is quite cheap. And you've got the pool, you've got the gym downstairs. There's two shops, one 7-Eleven and another convenience store. And then across the road there's a mall. There's a mall which has its own supermarket. So I've been buying groceries there to cook for myself, because you got a little kitchen here, an electric cooking plate, you've got a microwave, a fridge and a freezer, your own washing machine. I've been washing my clothes, and a bathroom. Look at this. I just took my shower before I started filming. That's why it's still wet. Yeah, good enough. Very good actually. You've got a big mirror, a nice overhead shower, rain shower as well, and a toilet with a nice bum gun. And I discovered something. The previous person that has lived here must have eaten something with seeds, because there's something growing out of the toilet brush. Look at this, everyone. Have you ever seen something like this? I mean, it's disgusting and funny at the same time. Okay. Yeah, we've got a nice dining table, my little workspace here, which is super good. It's super nice. You've got fast internet in here. I've got a wardrobe, my bed with a view of the Twin Towers. Got a little TV, which I don't really use, a big ceiling fan and air conditioning. And then on the balcony, it's small but nice, good enough. You can hang your clothes here, you can hang your clothes here. And the view, guys, look at this, everyone. 27th floor, and this looks incredible at night. There we've got the tower, which is, if I remember right, 679 meters tall to the top, the second highest in the world, just behind the Burj Khalifa. Football field down there, and this is where we're gonna head next. This street, I haven't been to that, I haven't been there yet, but I heard it is very good to get a famous dish in, a famous Malaysian dish. Over there you can see, overlook the cemetery. I think it is a Muslim cemetery, if I remember right. And then we've got the walk over right there. Can you see that above the street? That is beautifully lit at night. So we're gonna try to get some day shots and some night shots in today. It is already pretty late. It's already almost 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. So let's not waste too much time and head out. Right guys, here we go. Let's go and explore. This is actually the mall that I was talking about earlier. And downstairs in the basement you've got a supermarket. So pretty convenient, very close by. And from there, inside the mall, there's a MRT and LRT, one of those stations at least. I don't know which one goes which way. I haven't used it in Malaysia. It's my first time exploring. I've only been around this area so far. So we're gonna walk towards the Twin Towers. It's a little walk. It's almost 2k. But I feel like walking a bit. You see all around, you've got some little food stalls selling Malaysian food. But I've got one street in mind where I want to try some, I forgot the name, is it nasi pendang? I think so. No, it's nasi lemak. What is pendang? Was it even something to eat? I don't know, I've been switching countries and places so often lately, I'm a bit confused. Nasi lemak, that is what we want to try. And for a change, it's actually really quiet here in the city. You've got cars driving. It sounds like a lot of them are electric as well. And Grab bike is not an option here. You can get a Grab, but only cars, no bikes. I mean, that makes it nice and quiet. You don't have so many motorbikes driving around. But on the other side, I really like the Grab bike. It's always really handy to get around, and especially during traffic hours. So if you go in a car, you're gonna get stuck as well. So over there, we've got the Twin Towers. They seem very close because they are so big. But yeah, it's 2k away. There we go, guys. This is the Kampong Baru, according to up there. It's beautifully lit at night as well. Maybe we get a shot of that later. But yeah, in there we should be able to find our nasi. I forgot the name already again. Lemak, nasi lemak. Yes, nasi lemak, that's the name. Alright, that looks quite impressive. Very big arch. Well, let's head in. Oh, I can see some stores over there. Let's cross the street. It looks a bit more interesting over there than where I am. And get some nice bags. I actually need one that I can strap around my chest in the front. Hello. Do you have a bag for here?
Huh?
Like a bag that I can strap around my chest? Hi, how are you? Do you have a bag that I can strap around my chest? A front bag? Yes, but maybe not Louis Vuitton. Fashion, and it's even got a lock on there. Let's have a look around. Oh, there's more in here. Tons of shoes, flip-flops. But that is actually really good replica. But nothing for around. There's some more bags. Da, 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 da. Those ones as well? Maybe I'll just get another one for around my waist, because this one is always very, I don't know how to describe it, but it annoys me. Marlboro. Even got a Malaysia bag. That's cool. It needs to be big enough to hold my camera and stuff as well. So those they've got fixed prices on them, on some things. Oh, more things actually. Can I try?
This one?
Yes.
Dekat coket juga mak saya, Kak. Sebelah mana? Sebelah kedai.
Thank you.
Kalau barang, kalau akak masak. Masak. Kalau beli luaran kita hari-hari tak beli. Tapi kalau enggak sempat masak rumah baru beli. Ya, belanja luar.
Thank you. It's a little bit too small for me.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Whew. Actually pretty sweaty. It's only 32 degrees. But it's really humid and muggy as well. You can see like I'm all shiny. Yeah, that bag. No, that was like 70 ringgit, almost $20. I think that's a bit much for a cheap replica thing. What do you have here? Let's have a look. What you got? Traditional kaya ball and chocolate ball.
Yeah.
Okay. 5 ringgit for 12?
Yeah. You want kaya, chocolate or mix?
I don't want so many. Can I have less? Possible? Hold on. I just want to try them.
Yang mana bang?
I don't want to
Yang RM10.
eat it up before I don't want to get full before we get to our main food. So it's 5 ringgit for 12
Kaya.
or 10 for 25. I actually just want one each.
Boleh So you want
It's like a little chip.
How?
Is it possible just get one and one?
one and one?
I give you 2 ringgit.
Okay. So I give you kaya one, chocolate one, huh?
Yes. I'm happy with that. I just want to try.
It's okay. 1 ringgit.
No, you keep it. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Have a good day. Hello. Alright, it's always not easy eating with one hand. Maybe I should come to a full stop. So you've got the chocolate one. That is so good. It's not far away from my apartment, which is very dangerous because I'm sure I'm gonna end up there again. What was the other one again? One was chocolate and one. It's like some sort of custard inside. Custard. Oh, that is really good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go and get some again. They're pretty small and that's cheap. I mean, I gave them 2 ringgit for 2 now. 1 ringgit is about 25 cents US. And this is what I've been hearing about. I've seen that before somewhere. This is where you get the famous nasi lemak. Let me just... Can I put that inside?
Oh,
Okay, thank you.
okay.
Alright, let's dine in. We will dine in and take away. Oh, look at this. You've got like a massive selection of food. I'm not too sure if nasi lemak is one dish or if it's like nasi campur in Indonesia where you choose different things for your plate. Oh, that looks all fresh and good. Like fried egg, we've got tempeh. This looks like some sort of croquette. Hello.
Hello, what do you want?
It's my first time. What do you think I should try? Yeah, recommend. Hi, what's the recommendation? This one and this one? Chicken and beef? Okay, I'll take chicken and beef. Can I have some of this as well?
Potato and beef.
Potato and beef?
Yeah.
I'll take one. And that's enough. That's enough.
Okay, thank you. Anything else?
That's something to drink?
Drinks on the table.
Over there? Okay, thank you so much. Oh, look at that. She's all. That's all it. Thank you so much.
Nasi lemak.
It's so quick. It's very nice, organized. And wow, have a look at this.
Kurang sambal ya.
This is already a much. I thought it would be only a small portion, but this is quite big. Hello.
Hello.
This one. Can I have something to drink as well? Or do
What
I,
want to drink?
uh,
Milo, coffee, Nescafe.
I'll take cold Milo, please.
Milo ice.
Milo ice.
Yes. 24-20 cents.
How much? 24.20. I'll pay with card, please. Oh, hold on. I have cash actually. I have 20 cents.
You want give 20 cents? Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Over there.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna pick it up in a second. Thank you so much. All right, thank you. All right, guys, this is it. Our nasi lemak. Check this out. That looks so delicious. Alright, let's dig in, let's have a look. So we've got rice, cucumber, tiny little dried fish. Nice crispy. And then we've got beef, chicken, a massive piece of chicken, and this potato. With a drink, we've got a cold Milo. I felt like something cold and sweet. We paid 20, almost 25, 24, 24.20 it was, I think, which is five US dollars for all of that. Let's dig in. Alright, let's try a beef chunk. That's good. Like, you've got a thick, flavorful paste on the outside. Look at this. So this is the paste, and the meat is coated with it. Like, it's not thinly on that, it's very thick. There's just so many different flavors. What is this? That looks a bit spicy. I hope it is. I hope not too spicy because I'm already sweating so much. It's sweet. Just a tiny bit of spice to it. Must be some sort of sambal. I'm not very familiar with Malaysian food. This is my first time here. And we've got an egg as well. The beef was really good. Let's try the chicken. The beef, personally, my favorite out of the two of them, because it's juicy and tender at the same time. The chicken, I think it's breast, so it's a bit on the drier side. But this one looks interesting as well. The beef and potato croquette. Let's try without sauce first. It's like a roasted potato mixed with mashed potato, and then chunks of beef, and there's something green inside. I don't know what it is. But hell yeah, that is so good. Yeah, my recommendation if you come and get that is get the beef and the potato thing, the potato croquette. That's such a good combination. Right, all done. And super full already. That was quite a big meal. Thank you. Let's continue on towards the Petronas towers. In this street you've got all sorts of snacks, like this krupuk things with peanuts. Lots of little shops. Very local. They're selling toys, fruit, snacks. It's pretty nice. And funny that it's like those little stores in the middle of all those skyscrapers. Fresh coconut, fruit, big massive dragon fruit. Okay, I think we're gonna need to head down this way. Right over there you can see the Saloma link, which connects over to the other side Just need to see how we get to the entrance. But yeah, that goes over the highway and the river, so connects, and we're not too far off the towers anymore. Now you can see the bridge connecting in between. You can even go up there. I think it's like $30 something, but we have a great view from where we live, so we don't really need to go up there and stand in line and pay that much money. So just go up there. Hey guys, to go up there, do I need to go this way or down there?
Down there.
Down there? Okay.
And then you're gonna stay.
Thank you so much. Right, yeah, it's a little confusing and not really visible from down here. But yeah, let's head down. Let's head over there. And I would like to see that at night as well, because it is also beautifully lit at night. Like pretty much everything here in KL. It looks so amazing when it's dark outside. There it is. A lift and a staircase going up to cross. Let's go there. Let's walk the stairs. Burn some of the calories we've just taken in. Whew. Look at this. Look at this massive flag over there. And you look at this, all futuristic, and then you cross over to the other side, and then you've got a little village inside of the concrete jungle. Yeah, there's modern, very modern buildings everywhere you look. Very beautiful and very clean and not so noisy. It is actually really quiet for a big city like this. Very unusual after coming from the Philippines and Indonesia, where it's all a little louder. But look at this. The entrance must look beautiful at night. I can't wait to see that in the dark from up close. So this is the Saloma. Crossing from here, you're getting to KLCC. Wow. Yeah, and the cemetery we were overviewing from the balcony earlier. As you can see, you've got the Arab language on the gravestones. So I think I was right. What a beautiful tree. We keep walking and walking. Sorry, bro. Making new Tinder pictures over there. We keep walking and walking and getting closer and closer, but we're still a bit off. And the towers are just so massive. It's crazy. What a huge building. I can't believe it. What I like so far about KL is that it's quite green. There's a lot of trees everywhere. People are friendly. Even if they're a bit more modest, a bit more quiet, they are friendly. And it's a big mix out of different countries. You've got a lot of Indians here, you've got a lot of Chinese, Malays, so, and even a lot of Westerners I've seen roaming around and not looking like tourists. They look like they live here. Look at this, we're coming closer. Massive. There's the foot of the mall. Very modern area. You've got screens, tour groups, more screens. That looks like one of those that could turn into like a 3D optical illusion screen, like the one in BGC in Manila. Look at this building. This building got a lot of green hanging down. It's not a lot actually, but it looks nice. In Can you hear that? Can you hear how quiet it is in here? That is insane. That is such a nice big city. Look at the flags down there, how long they are. I bet you can't even see how big they are from over here, because it's so massive in scale. Okay, let's head over to the other side. There should be a mall somewhere over there. I feel like I want some aircon, I want to cool down a little. I'm quite hot, but just walking around here is impressive. Got a fellow on with a long camera stick. That's some vlogging equipment, right? Looks like a fishing rod. Alright, which way do we go? What's the smartest? I think let's cross here and then walk over to the towers. And I thought it would be busier. It's Sunday today, so I thought there would be a lot of people roaming around, but it is actually pretty quiet. Yeah, that's impressive. I'm actually so amazed by the towers. Never seen something like this before. Now I'm a little bit intrigued of what level you can go up to actually. Because I think if you can go higher than the bridge, that might be actually really impressive. Obviously, this is a very popular area to take photos. So many people all around, everybody taking pictures. The air feels very nice. It's not polluted. At least it doesn't feel like it. Yeah, it's a pretty good business for photographers. You've got all the photographers around with their camera setups. It's a very good spot for professional photographers who knows how to take the shots, because there's a lot of tourists around and it looks just scenic with those massive buildings in the background. And so we're right in front of it. So you can see some fountains, some greenery, more fountains right in the middle, right there. Yeah, it is amazing. And you never really hear people talk a lot about KL, which is very surprising to me, because I think that is so cool, and it is very affordable here as well. Food is cheap, the accommodation is quite cheap. I mean, compare that to something like New York. I mean, it's a different scale, but still, how much would you spend on a holiday in New York compared to a holiday here in KL? I think even if you want to live here, it's very convenient. I mean, where I am, you've got the gym with basic things, but right across the street you've got a mall. It has a gym in there. It has everything that you need for quite a cheap price. And then KL airport, it's just about an hour away from the city center, and you have connecting flights to everywhere from KL. You can go to all parts of Asia, you can go to Europe. It's like, yeah, super easy to reach destinations from here, and I think you can get quite cheap flights as well. So I might gonna mark this onto my list of bases of where I want to live. I'm still looking for a place. Philippines is pretty high up, and I think Malaysia I can put on there as well. Only difference with the Philippines and this, you've got modern parts in the Philippines as well, like BGC and IT Park in Cebu City, but it is to a way smaller scale. And I think, I'm not too sure, but I think Malaysia would actually be a little cheaper in terms of rent, and what I just said, the connectivity with flights is much better from here. If I would live in the Philippines, I'm not too sure if I would like to live in the city part. I probably would like to stay somewhere like close to a nice beach, or like a province, or Moalboal. That was nice. But yeah, we'll see and find out, see what the future holds. But yeah, that is the mall, Suria KLCC. I'll go inside and cool down a little and see if we find something special in there. It is definitely much cooler in here. Nice to cool down a little if you're around this area. And the mall is a bit busier. That's what I saw. It's a Sunday and it's very hot outside, so that's probably why we didn't see a lot of people outside. And we've got little information touchscreens to tell us what we've got. Attractions sounds always good. Aquaria. Okay, cool. Show on map, so it's not in here. You are facing this way. Oh no, I think it is in here. Level C. Alright, we're gonna check this out. That sounds cool. What else do we have? That's on my list. I want to go to the KLCC park. What is this? Interactive Science Discovery Center. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's just go and explore by ourselves. Yeah, look at this. There's a pretty fancy mall again. Really nice. Pandora, Dior. You've got the big names. Heaps of food probably. But I want to keep my appetite for later and see what we can find on the streets. Yeah, look at this. You've got the mall area. All the different levels. Elevator going up and down. That looks so impressive. But it takes a lot, like a big chunk out of the space, whatever they have there. Burberry. Okay. Looks like perfume. I don't know what that is. It's so big, I already lost orientation a little. Something is going on here. Oh, this is the entrance to the towers if you want to go up. I think the guy on the microphone is overpowering my voice. Okay, so you can get your tickets here. That's the entrance area. I'll put the price to go up down below so you can check it out, and maybe even a link in the description. All right, to get to level C, we need to go downstairs. But instead of waiting for the elevator, let's take the escalator to go down. Let's see. I'm quite interested in that next level, next generation aquarium. That sounds pretty impressive. And let's see if we have to pay an entrance to get in there. The malls have become something interesting to me in Asia, actually. I've never really been in malls back in Germany. A little bit in New Zealand. New Zealand has some good malls as well. But ever since I roamed around Asia, I love to visit some malls because it's always interesting. They always got something interesting, some activities, food, some nice outlet stores, which we have in Germany as well, but they are different. The malls here are quite a vibe. So I've seen on the map, on the touchscreen map, that I have to go through this tunnel to head over to the aquarium thingy. After walking through that long tunnel, I'm not too sure if we're actually still in the same building or if it's a different building, because the tunnel was endless, but also, sorry, the building is quite big, so it's hard to know if you're in the same building or not. Sorry, I got distracted by tea life. That's one obsession I have in Asia as well, is getting a bubble tea. Hi there. Can I have a Bang Bang chocolate in large, please? Awesome. Oh, look at this. And this one comes with warm pearls. So you get the cold drink and then warm boba pearls. Quick and easy. He's just gonna seal it and we're all done. Awesome. Thank you, boss.
Where are you from?
I'm from Germany. How about you? You're from KL?
Yeah.
How do you like it here?
Everything.
It's good. I've only been here for a couple of days.
Welcome to Malaysia.
Thank you. Alright, there we go. Can I leave that with you? Okay, thank you so much. Terima kasih. Take care. Oh yeah. Nice intense chocolate milk and warm pearls. So you need to purchase a ticket. Let's see how much it costs. And then we can decide if we're going to do it or not. So it's a weekend, so it's a little bit more expensive on the weekend. 79 ringgit. Is it worth it? I just discovered if you book online, you can find a little discount. Yeah, if you book online, I just found out that if you book online, you can get it at a discounted price. So I've now seen it for $15.68. I'm just gonna pay and then we're gonna head inside. Okay guys, I just switched cameras because I think it's gonna be a little darker in there. So let's go in. I've got the ticket.
This one, just follow the yellow arrow straight to the gate.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. All right, let's go in. He said just to follow the arrows. Yeah, my other camera would have sucked in here. It's much better with this one. So I can just scan my QR code that I got sent. And then we can head inside. Yes. This line? Thank you so much. Hello. Okay, thank you.
Your ticket is for child.
For child?
Can you open?
Hold on.
Correct.
Okay now?
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Awesome, thank you. He got me there for a little. I was like, what? I'm very sure I clicked on adult. Yeah, look at this. We got some piranhas. I'm just gonna show you around the highlights a little bit. I'm not gonna spend too much time filming in here. They're massive. They're pretty big. I don't know if you can see the size difference, but they're like much bigger than my hand. This one looks hungry. Would be nice if we could actually see them getting fed. But this one is big. Look how they're so golden. Looks so nice. Wow. Massive. I forgot the name of this one. Is it a horseshoe crab? I think so. Like living fossils. They haven't changed in the last so and so million years. This one makes me hungry. Horseshoe crab. That's what she just said. And now it's flipped over. You can see it a little bit better. Look at those rays, so beautiful with their blue dots, and some sort of, I would say that's some sort of shark. What does it say? Yes, brown-banded bamboo shark. Okay, that's random. I didn't expect to see meerkat inside the aquarium. Hello, little fella. I think he does see himself in the screen. It's my stepdad's favorite animal. And so it's a bit of a mix. You've got more than just aquatic animals. If you can you spot the chameleon up there in the branch? We've got a couple of otters in here. So do they have... Can they switch whenever they want to the other side? That would actually be very cool. Wow, look at this. What a fish. Wow, that looks incredible. Those look very standard. Like something you would have on a fishing line. We've got pretty big buggers down here. They're really big and they look a bit ancient. Oh my god. Look at those. That is insane. That is so big. Hold on, let me see if I can get a side profile. This ones are quite small compared to the other one that I've just seen. But even then, imagine encountering that in the water. Whoa! This one is like as long as me. What are they called again? Alligator gar or something like that? But this one is a smaller one compared to the one in the background over there. I thought we are actually at the end, but it looks like we're not. It's quite dark in here, but I hope you can see that. There's like a, how you call them in English? Escalator band? I don't know. You just stand on there and it's automatically moving you around into this aquarium tunnel. It's a bit dark right here, but it's getting a bit lighter over there. Wow. There's a shark just above the heads over there. And a massive... Wow. Wow, that is so cool. That's like something like a shovel-nosed shark or something. It's not a ray. That is impressive. And this massive, massive stingray over there. Crazy. We've got the sharks. The stingray looks incredibly big. A lot of different types of sharks in here. But no great white. They actually can't hold great whites in captivity. I wasn't expecting seeing sharks today when I left the house. Wow. That is insane. That is such a good advertisement. You got some different sorts of rays here again. They are massive, flying around, beautiful. Wow. That is so cool. I thought it would be just like a little gimmick in the beginning, but now I am actually impressed. That looks so cool, and that's for $15. Wow.
Strollers and wheelchairs will go through the left side of the tunnel. The rest will stand
Surrounded by all those rays. And they just come towards you, above you. They're coming from all sides. It is amazing. I could stand here for ages.
Please take care of your personal belongings and never leave inside of the tunnel space.
That is impressive. Yeah, well invested. $15. I would definitely recommend coming here when you're in KL, because that is cool, especially if you have kids. Look at this one. It's got a cleaner fish cleaning his gills, his mouth. There's actually, look, it's like right in the gills. There's actually two types of those fish. Like, there's an imposter, one that looks very close to the cleaner fish, that is actually biting pieces of flesh out of the fish. But I forgot the name of it. Wow. And the tunnel doesn't stop. I thought that was the end. I thought that was the end like for already 3 or 4 times. But every time you come around the corner and there's more.
We should vlog earlier at the start.
Hello and welcome to our underwater tunnel that is also known as...
They've even got a sea turtle in here. This one looks like, wow, oh my god, I'm actually getting a bit scared. This one is massive. Followed by another shark. I know I only said I'm gonna film here just for the highlights, but this thing is a highlight. I'm positively surprised by it. Another sort of shark again. Yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy to be that close to those kinds of animals, those kinds of marine life. Upside down jelly, I've never seen that. That is a jellyfish. I just wanted to say it's on its head, but they don't have a head in terms of what we know as a head. But yeah, it's upside down, having its tentacles up. That is impressive. That was actually quite impressive. I'm positively surprised by the aquarium thingy. We're on the way back outside, and I'm trying to look for the park. I think it should be probably down this way. I just want to have a look at the fountain over there. As you can see, it is slowly getting darker, so I want to see the park before it's getting completely dark. And it might be even starting to rain a little. That is not from the fountain. Alright, let me get my orientation and see what way we have to go to get to the park. It is starting to rain, which is a shame. I really wanted to get my drone out. I carried it with me all day long because I wanted to get some shots from the park. Well, unfortunate, but let's head to the park first and see. Maybe it dies down. It just started though. And I was right earlier when I said once we cross the tunnel we must have entered another building. Yes, and we did. So the tunnel was long enough to direct us underground into another building. So we were just beneath this one. Yeah, quite crazy how everything is connected here underground. It's so modern, so nice, and I've only seen a fraction of it, but I'm really impressed. I'm a small town boy, so big cities like this always tend to impress me a lot. I think in terms of living, for me with my work, it would be very good to come here every now and then, get some work done, like editing and stuff, go to the gym. It's like a very good place to keep a little routine. But in terms of having fun and socializing, I think I would rather prefer the Philippines. But over there it's going to be more difficult to get your work done because there's so much fun and nice people around. So quite different from here, quite different. People are nice here as well, don't get me wrong, but it is a whole different vibe. I think over there is the park, but I'm afraid it's gonna start pouring down quite strong in a bit. I could hear the thunder in the background, so there's a storm definitely coming up towards us. Yeah, that looks like the park over there, which I also always really like. I like those big city parks. In between all that concrete jungle, you have an area green with a bit of water, nice to chill, hang out. Alright, that looks like some big hotels around here. I don't know which way we have to go, if we can just walk over there. I think we can. Yeah, some massive hotel blocks over here with big security gates. They look a bit more high class, a bit out of our league, but yeah, they're good as well. You've got nice view towards the towers, viewing into the park, being very close to everything. That is really nice. That should be only a fraction of the park. If you see here, we just entered, and there's even a swimming pool in here, and if I read it correctly, you can use it for free. We're not going to use it, but we're going to have a look, definitely. We've got the time over there next to the Twin Towers. Very, very impressive. Little chill area, roofed over here as well. So there's multiple of those little roofed huts. So in the worst case, we can always run into one of them and hide from the rain. It is definitely very kid friendly in here. As you can see, you've got this massive, big playground. This is huge. And down there is the pool for the kids. How can we enter that? Oh, we have to go through the playground. Yeah, so the playground has a minimum of, I would say, 30 slides. That is the biggest playground I've ever seen. And there you've got the pool. Let's go down the stairs and go a little closer to have a look. We've got the pool area, which is free to use in the middle of all those high buildings. How good is that? That you can just come here and have a nice little swim, a cool down in the heat. The kids loving it. It's good for parents to bring their kids here. It's very safe. There's no cars, no motorbikes driving around. And then on the other side, you've got a little pond. Well, it means little, it is big, with a whale and dolphins. And that over there, I don't know if you can see it in the back, that are the fountains that I wanted to have a look at. Not too sure. It's gonna be dark very soon, so I hope it's gonna be lit. Let's go towards it and see if we can hide from the rain until the light show starts. Yeah, here we are. So beautiful. It's got the little bridge. Some sort of bamboo, palm mix, whatever. It looks like a bit of both, but it's beautiful. And then in the background, the fountain show. Yeah, so this is the backside of the Suria Mall where we walked into earlier. We just walked in from the other side, and it is pretty scenic and beautiful. Yeah, would have been so cool to get some drone shots around here. But let's hope we can get some night shots in. Let's just hide inside from the rain. It's gonna get dark very soon. And see, despite so many people being here, it is still very quiet. It is such a enjoyable atmosphere to walk around. I know it can be a hassle sometimes, especially if you're a bit introverted, to walk around where a lot of people are gonna hassle you, talk to you. But here you can roam around freely without anyone getting into your face, which is quite nice for a change as well if you are traveling around in Asia, in Southeast Asia. Alright, we're back inside. Let's roam around the mall a little bit. I probably won't gonna film anything unless I find something really special. Otherwise, we've been in plenty of malls. We know how it looks like. I've shown you earlier how the levels look like, how beautiful it is. So I'll just roam around. If there's something special, I'll bring you back in. Otherwise, see you in a bit. Okay guys, I might have a plan to bridge the time until it's dark outside. I might head into the cinema. I haven't been into a cinema in forever now. I've been walking around in circles and I finally found it. Yeah, let's go and check what kind of movie we can watch. Hello, how are you? Oh yes. Sweet?
Yes.
You have salty popcorn here as well? Awesome, I like salty.
Yes, I know.
Do I get a ticket on here?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, let's see if there's something I want to watch.
We have a movie.
Okay, thank you. Are they played in English?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
A bit of grease.
Awesome. Okay, let's have a look. I'm not up to date with movies at the moment. But one thing I want to see, yeah, there it is. Deadpool Wolverine. No session available for today. No. Okay, nothing for today anymore. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. Okay. The movie I want to watch is not on today anymore.
Yes?
It's tomorrow.
For tomorrow.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, for tomorrow. For tomorrow.
For tomorrow. Okay, I'll be back. Thank you so much.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Terima kasih. But I can keep the popcorn, right? Awesome. Thank you. I'm not the biggest fan of sweet popcorn, actually. I like buttered and salty popcorn. Let me know down in the comments below if you're team salty or team sweet. Alright, we have wasted enough time. So it's dark outside now. Oh, sorry. So it is dark outside now. And it's dark enough now to see the beautiful fountains all lit up. Look at this, guys. Each water, how do you say it? Each water jet has its own color. Alright guys, it almost stopped raining, so I can show you some of the highlights from our way back home. Look at this. We've got one of the Twin Towers still poking out in front of the bank. And then the tunnel, the overwalk over the river by the cemetery, now all lit up. And it's shining in different colors. The colors are changing. It's so beautiful. It looks like it has like diamond scales on them. Looks brilliant. Not too much light over there, but this definitely looks very cool. Look at this. Oh, let's check the inside. Of course, here as well, you've got a lot of people taking pictures and videos for you if you want to. Everybody is equipped. And it is not as impressive on the inside. Still a bit lit, but definitely more beautiful on the outside. But see how many people are roaming around at this time. It is full. The mall is so full now. The place around the Twin Towers is full. The bridge is full. Like when we started walking, I know why it was empty outside. It was because it was so hot and humid. Everybody tried to escape the heat. But yeah, now life is there. There's life outside everywhere.
Okay.
And if I see correct, I did find what I was looking for. Ramly burger. That is something you have to try when you're in KL. Hello, how are you? Okay, so I thought it is just a single burger, but it seems like you have different sorts of Ramly burger. Brother, what is your best Ramly burger? Beef special? Or you can go double as well? Or even triple? Wow. Well, I am hungry. Can I go with a triple special, please? Yes. Beef. So I thought the Ramly burger is only one special sort of burger, but apparently they have a lot. And it says Pakistan Ramly. So I thought it is from Malaysia. It is very famous here, but I'm not too sure. If you know more about it, let me know down in the comments below where it's from, where it originated from, and what made it so famous here in Malaysia. So we ordered the triple special cheese with beef. So it's 10 ringgit, which is like $2.50. You can see he's preparing the burgers. He's got the cooking plate, got the patties on. This looks like beef patties, and that's chicken, right? Yes. So this is all original Ramly. Is that from Pakistan or is it from Malaysia?
Where?
Ramly.
Ramly.
Yes.
Malaysia.
From Malaysia?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is from Malaysia. All the buns are prepared. So he's cooking it up now. And you can choose between beef, chicken, and they even have lamb as well. And that's a steal. $2.50 for a triple burger. That's pretty good. Let's see how it tastes like. Right, look at this. So it's all frozen, pre-made burger patties. But I only heard good about the taste of the Ramly burgers. And everybody said, if you're in Malaysia, if you're in KL, definitely get one. You can't leave KL without eating a Ramly burger. Oh, he's preparing the buns. He's putting cabbage. Is it cabbage? Yeah, cabbage on there. Cabbage and cucumber?
Yeah.
Cucumber. Very nice. Oh, look, they're getting all juicy. Sizzling in the fat. Oh, he's just adding some seasoning. Oh, wow. What is this? Ketchup?
Maggi.
Ah, Maggi, yes. I can smell it now, yes. It smells like the Maggi sauce. He's preparing the sauces. Mayonnaise.
You want sauce chili?
Sauce what?
Chili sauce.
Chili? Yeah, sure. Sure. mayonnaise, chili sauce, really good. Look, those are the single ones already finished. Yeah, the beef ones look tastier than the chicken ones. Okay, and preparing the egg. Is egg on the special? Ah, okay. Look, so there's an egg on there as well. Look at this. He opened it up, it's so hot. Instantly getting boiled on the plate. Just spreading it into a flat, a bit of Maggi on top. And then he's wrapping the patties around it, inside the egg. Wow.
How much?
That looks amazing. 3 patties and an egg, slice of cheese, put it on top. Nice. Awesome. I'll come around. Okay, thank you, boss. Thank you. Righto. Let's give it a taste test. Not expecting too much. It's not a fresh ground Angus beef patty, but it's a $2.50 triple stacked burger. Let's give it a try. This is piping hot. I think you can see the steam coming off the burger. But guys, for this price, this is a really good burger actually. It tastes so good. It's simple. Nothing crazy about it. But it's definitely a good price for that burger. And I think it's better than a McDonald's cheeseburger. Yeah, I prefer that over a McDonald's cheeseburger. The patty is nice and crispy and has more flavor to it. If I would order again, I'll probably say no to the sweet chili sauce, but otherwise, really, really good. We're back on the food street where we had the nasi lemak earlier, and it looks very, very alive now. Unfortunately, I am quite full. I'm not too sure if there's going to be a little snack that is really worth it, then I will try to squeeze it in. But as of now, I feel very full. But look how lively it is around here. So many people at night. It's full over there. The seafood, it's like a seafood restaurant. It's all very local. Oh, look at this. What have you got there? That looks like chicken wings and chicken skewers. Very nice. He's frying the corn, charcoal barbecued corn, and steamed corn kernels. Yeah, and this is where we ate earlier. As you can see, it is packed. It is full now. Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Hello, how are you? Ah, he got the satay going. Really nice. Hello guys, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Hey, how are you?
Yes.
All good?
Good.
Hey, again. I think I'm gonna get some takeaway. Brother,
Yeah.
can I have some of your chocolate ones?
Chocolate only, yeah?
Yes, please.
You want plastic, brother?
No plastic, please.
Okay. Okay.
Terima kasih.
Baik, sama-sama. So you want record?
Yeah, I'm recording, yes. You want a shout out?
Okay, brother, thank you.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your meal.
Okay.
All right. Gonna have a couple of them tonight and the rest tomorrow. I hope they're still tasty when they're cold. But earlier, let me have one now. They were so good. Yeah, they're still hot. Those things are delicious. They're crunchy. They're really crunchy on the outside. And then, does it focus? There we go. And then, very soft on the inside. Why doesn't it focus? There we go. Let me just bite in. Yeah, you can see it. Really squishy on the inside. And full of chocolate. I think there are high chances that I'm gonna smash them all now. Alright guys, this is us from KL, touring around KLCC. Thank you guys so much for watching and see you in the next one.